Hey guys, this is Nubia from nubiasnonsense.com. I wanted to talk about this past Friday. I went to TopShop down in Broome Street and they had this little cute event for their magazine, which is 2 and 4. They had fashion journalist Indigo Clark there and fashion blogger Karen Blanchard from Where Did You Get That? And they were so nice. They were really sweet, and they had sort of like this little panel going on where they took questions from people in the crowd, and mostly for people that are either already blogging and want information about monetizing, or how do you get traffic and all this stuff. And they also took questions about, well, since Indigo is actually a journalist and people were there just interested in how to reach out to magazines and stuff. And yeah, it was really cool. The girls were super sweet, and it was like a really nice little crowd. It was really intimate. So 2 and 4, it's this really cool magazine TopShop put together. I've highlighted some of my favorite parts from the magazine, so I just wanted to share them with you really quick. And then after that, I put together some little clips of things that Indigo and Karen were saying that I thought you might find helpful or inspirational. So yeah. Alright, let's see what's the first thing I picked from the magazine. They have an article called Makeup Sandstorm, and here's the picture. So they're just talking about metallics and stuff, and metallic eyes, and just kind of like being like warrior-ish, and different colored nails and stuff. And I don't know if you could see now, but I'm actually wearing, I guess you can't, sort of, I'm wearing a blue under eye eyeliner. And if you saw my previous post, I'm like getting really into the whole bright metallic-y bottom eyeliners, because I think, I don't know, it's gonna be like my thing for spring. Go a little light on the rest of the makeup and maybe a little stronger in the eyes instead of like the lips or something. So that's one article. Then I also thought for spring, just all this bohemian hippie stuff going on. They have a whole bunch of pictures of like fringe and headbands and like wide-legged pants. Like, it's all over. It's really inspirational to see the way that it was styled. So here's another one, actually. Just they have some really cool pictures and stuff. Let's see what else I selected here. They have this article that I found really informative and cool. It's called This Season in Prints. So this is it here. You can see the prints in the article. It's basically about mixing and matching prints. And on the following page, it might actually be the same article. Let me see. Yeah, it actually is. It's a continuation. So on the following page, they actually have like these little bullet points over here, where you can see they give you advice on like how to mix prints. People are afraid, like, oh my god, this is striped and this is floral, or this is one floral pattern and this is another. People are going to think I just rolled out of bed. Like, who cares? If it's what you like, then go for it. I mean, I wear stuff sometimes that people are like, what the hell are you doing, Nubia? And the only criticism that counts for me is constructive criticism. Like, if you were just saying something to be mean or negative, then it's in one ear and out the other. I do what I like, and I believe everyone should follow the beat of their own drum, and that's how you'll live a happy life. I truly believe that. Okay, so the next article that I thought was cool was, it was about New York Fashion Week, and it was actually written by Indigo Clark. So she writes about her experience. Here's the article, by the way. She writes about her experience in New York Fashion Week, and how it's different from London. Like, she feels like in London people are more laid back, as in where in New York everyone's like all dressed in black and like maybe really polished, and just like everyone has this like really professional look to them, and I guess she doesn't really see that as much or enforced as much in London. So I think it's a good article because she's sort of saying that, you know, it's not her, so she doesn't force herself to like transform into this person she's not. She just stays, you know, she goes with her flow, and she does what she wants. You know, she feels comfortable, she does her job, and she's a great journalist. Like, I read some of her pieces after I came out of TopShop, and she's really cool. So for those of you that don't know about her, you should definitely look into her, Indigo Clark. And another thing that I thought was cool about the TopShop magazine is they're showing fashion bloggers, especially NYC ones, or at least that's what the title says. They're showing them, like, you know, a lot of love. They're talking about bloggers about town. So you could also look into that, you know, if you're trying to find new bloggers in NYC, or I think they also actually featured maybe 2 from LA, just because they thought they were really great bloggers. You could pick this up, you know, maybe you'll see someone here that you aren't familiar with, and that's always a good thing, to find someone new, especially if it's someone that you like really get into after, and you're like, wow, thank God I picked up that magazine, because I don't know how else I would have bumped into that person. So yeah, thanks to TopShop, because the event was really, really nice and laid back and informative. So that's pretty much it, guys. After this, you're going to see a few clips that I took of the little panel. So enjoy, and I'll be back later. Bye.